Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much again for joining me here. Hope you're having a great day. Another look at Dogecoin, see what's going on. It's been a few days since we last covered this, and we can obviously see a significant retest and break through that 13.2 cent range. Definitely on its way to the local high here. In fact, we can reverse our fib levels here to get perspective on how much further up this will go, at least in this little run. And then once the daily candlestick closes, we can go ahead and update our fibs again. But really at this point, 14.3 seems like a very likely target because that is once more this local high here that we want to be mindful of. So solid chance we see a rejection and or discontinuation of this uptrend at 14.3. Perhaps consolidate there and pull back, or just in general, a natural rejection. We'll look at some liquidation levels too, kind of see where we're at. And if you are new to the channel, just want to say thanks again for watching. Make sure you comment below, or more importantly, just like every single video. Deeply appreciate that. Helps get this in front of more people, and less people destroyed by moon boys. Just kind of the way that it goes. Now again, Bitcoin is, as some would say, mooning right now. So a lot of coins are going to look better than they should right now. Dogecoin is a bit of an exception. I'll explain what I mean by that here soon. But the truth is, you want to be careful taking longs at the top. This is a Friday after all, and a lot of times Friday afternoons or weekends can be very, very funky. So please just recognize that. I'm kind of avoiding taking a trade right now for the most part, waiting for that candlestick closure, seeing where we're at here today, and if Asian markets are going to dump Bitcoin or not. That's a big thing we never truly know. So Dogecoin here, daily time frame. Sorry, this is the last 7 days on the left and 30 days on the right. Basically, this is liquidation in that time frame. We can see a ton of liquidation, probably somewhere in the range of $1.5 billion liquidated, upwards of 14. There's not a lot of late shorts here entering the market. Obviously, there are some, but a lot less than before because they're a little gun shy, and I get that. I wouldn't want to short right now either. But the truth is, most liquidation on the upside has been swept. So that does imply the price may cool off and start to pull back a little. Okay, so it's generally the consensus. However, we do take a look at liquidation delta. This is way too high for my liking. We can see a significant increase in liquidation delta here, basically just telling us that there's way too many longs right now versus shorts in the market. And that's not bad, don't get wrong. That implies continuation. However, this stays in that level for too long, like Bitcoin, for example, I think a pullback is necessary. So just to give you perspective, here's what Bitcoin's chart looks like here today. We can see $10 billion in liquidation delta has been sustaining for about 3 days. I don't like that very much because it just tells me that the market makers are going to really pull some rugs here soon, and I think Bitcoin's going to fall flat on its face within reason. I don't think we're going to see a super massive correction, but I do think we're going to retest 65 to 67K, and if that happens, some altcoins similar to Dogecoin, probably not Dogecoin at all, will potentially pull back. Just know we want to pay attention to this. It stays too high for too long. It's a different story. Right now, it's actually very normal and good. We'd probably see the price go higher, or at the very least consolidate in this current range between the current high, the local high, and the previous high. I'll show you on the charts here what I mean by that. 12.6 is the highest amount of open interest we have, so more people are in at 12.6 than before. As you can see, we had this little cup and handle with that retest. That's where the most people are accumulated, which is good. So 12.6 is a very safe place to be. It's right here, just when the price retested that level. So let's look at the daily time frame here and work our way down. We're above all moving averages. And what do you know here? What, 13 cents even? We got the 200-day SMA hanging out. It's a very, very good sign. Being above that is important. So it really just implies the price does pull back. We'll probably see a solid pivot off this 13 to 13.2 range. So that's a new support range for us. We look at the daily time frame. We're over 70 on the RSI, implying that you do not want to short this coin. It'll probably continue to run. Same thing with money flow index increasing. Stochastic is topping out. That's very normal. And MACD converging. There's zero reasons to short this coin, folks. And I get the compulsion to want to do so because it's massively overextended, but you don't short coins that are doing this well. It's just the kind of the way that it goes. Now, if we do take a look at T sequential here, we're at a 6 on the 4-hour time frame, implying we got probably a good 24 hours or less of continuation before the price will potentially retrace. Okay, usually you see 8s and 9s and the price will pull back. It gives us another 12, maybe 18, 16 hours, somewhere in that range of continuation before the price is likely to retrace. Having said that, though, we're over 70 on the RSI. You do not short into this. Money flow index is extremely high. When you have higher money flow index over the RSI and you're already over 70, that is a recipe for leaving this alone. Do not short into this. You could consider a long right now, but me personally, I do not like taking longs on overextension, and that's basically what this is. But the truth is it'll probably be more likely to go up than down. So I'm not promoting you should take a long, but I am telling you that you absolutely do not short this. And I'm sure it'll pull back at some point. It has to, right? But this is like we can see every single reason why the price broke out. I mean, they've got like a nice little ascending trend breakout there. You consistently retest in that 13.5 range, continue higher. So the truth is, I don't think I don't think we're going to see much of a correction if it does pull back, honestly. So once more, a consideration for long if possible. So what my speculation is to see an initial rejection off 14.3. I don't think we're going to come as low as 13.1 or 2, but if so, that would be a solid place to consider entry. That's like a best case scenario here. Between now and then, I would say I just recommend being patient. If you're going to take a long, ensure you're securing profits at realistic targets, not going to the Dogecoin moon, as they say, and just making sure that you're being a realistic trader and not work within your risk tolerance, right? If you're the kind of person that likes to risk a high amount for high reward, then maybe do that. But I would recommend low leverage so you don't have as big of a concern to be another statistic for these liquidation levels. Okay, because a lot of liquidation occurs on coins like this because people are foolhardy and they're just they're going way too hard. You should not use more than 5x leverage, honestly, on altcoins. I use 10x on Bitcoin and 5x on everything else. Okay, and if you don't know this already, part of our group here, we took some nice profits. ICP, good 20%, SCI 16%. Actually, what was it? Yeah, there we go. Solana near protocol, and then of course a Bitcoin short prior to that. So we've been catching both directions. In a lot of ways, we're not just getting crazy bullish on everything. Today is somewhat of a bullish day just because we broke our bullish rectangle pattern here for Bitcoin, and we are in a scenario right now where there's a lot of liquidation. The upside is getting swept. 69.5 is probably the turnaround point. That's my personal thoughts. We'll see here soon what happens, but I want to say thank you again so much for watching. Hope you learned something today. Do not forget to take advantage of this exclusive offer here from Bitunix. Use my link to register. You'll get excellent rewards to effectively use their exchange and just deposit bonus. Super easy. This is mainly for our current community members who've been using them for a while, but I can tell you there's no KYC or VPN requirements, and they are just excellent. Okay, so check them out. Thanks again for your time, folks. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye-bye.